Yo, I got my hobo gloves on. zAiDiBoy here, aka a rational Muslim. Thank you for watching. Yo, this hobo thing, it's got many it's got many uses. Now bear in mind the other glove is fine. You do need a smart finger for your phone, guys. So yeah, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm bored. I tried playing some music and I can't find Wagner. Okay, so this is Midland. Like, this is a new phone. All of this is the phone. Like, if you're impressed and you think, wow, this guy's amazing, I'm not amazing. I'm total shit. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, he said, a believer is unhappy with themselves. Okay, however, everyone else is happy with them. So, this works, by the way. Whatever this guy's selling, he's selling lots of it. I have no idea what this is. This works. Kids nowadays, by the way, they're into symbols. They're not into words. Too much talk, too little fucking walk. Guys, so we're going south on Midland, okay? This is a test among other things, right? It's like the sound dampening on my Chromebook is very good. I'm just wondering how the background noise effect, wait for YouTube. I'm just wondering how the background effect factors into this thing, right? So yeah, let's see how this goes. And then I got also, guys, I got the reverse move. Yo, check this out. Now you guys get to see what the fuck the nightlife is like in Torontopia. Yo, wait for YouTube. So that's pretty cool shit, right? Yeah, I mean, this has got to be a world first, right? It's not that, like, guys, listen. By the time you are successful, you are no longer interested in success. Just a little thing here. Guys, I've said this for years and I can finally explain it. Success is for suckers, winning is for losers. Okay? Success is for suckers, winning is for losers. All you got is the mad hustle, the fucking hustle. Okay? You learn from Chinese people. If you can run your day or your business, like your life or your business, if you can run it like a Chinese person runs their day, then you win, right? You win, right? So we're going south on Midland. There is I mean, I came this close to getting kicked out of my center, my Islamic center. Like, if you look back on some of these videos, like I got a video, you just go like, listen guys, any website that you go to or create should have a Google search bar in there. I don't know why people would not just use the Google widget for their website, and why big brands, huge brands, spend 6, 7, 8 figures, this kind of crap. Nice spot, bro. Yo, these people spend all this money for nothing, right? For nothing. You simply ask your web guy to put a Google fucking search button on your website or whatever. Like, listen, do not assume that whoever is visiting your website or whatever, your store or whatever, like, that you know what's on their mind. They may have something in mind that is something you have not conceived of. That's why you always need to ask and not just tell. Go ahead, it's good. Don't worry, nobody sees me. I'm brown. I'm used to it. Nice car. Gunmetal. Nice. Right, so I mean, like, this is Toronto, right? It's busy. People are going home from work. It's Chinatown. What the fuck are you gonna do? Chinatown Part 3. Right? I could be a dick and start harassing these guys and saying, yo, what the fuck, and this and that. But whatever. Like, generally what I found is, I actually took a goddamn course in university. Like, there's a course called queuing theory. Like, this is hard. I failed it, by the way, or got a C+ or some bullshit. I had to. Let's just take it easy. Just take it easy. That's all good. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. I'm a security guard. Just keep moving, all right? Just keep moving. Take it easy. Just keep it good. Right? So, like, this is the kind of thing. Like, it's like, I have a moral obligation now. Like, this is a total fucking clusterfuck. they needed a guy with a sign here or some fucking crap, right? It's like the usual Torontopian bullshit, right? And I've been hit plenty of times, like multiple fucking times, okay, by cars, vans, other things. Like twice I've had my shoulder dislocated. You do not know the meaning of pain, dear one, dear user, dear viewer, okay, dear person with like too much time on their fucking hands. Okay, so this is Midland. Like this is, I'm so happy to have come back up here to Markham / Scarberia. Yo, like China is killing it. Okay, stop being racist, stop being stupid. China is business. China is business. India is e-commerce. The co-CEO of Google and fucking Microsoft, they're Indianos. Okay, so next time you start shit talking some Indian, just understand the guy's one of a billion people who wanted to come to your country, right? And like this fucking guy had the hustle, had the dream, had the drive, went to the embassy, got the papers, got the references, filled all this shit out, took all these weird ITLS and English. Yo, so this guy who you're looking down at, like Chinese or Indian person, right? So, like, why? Why? He's in your fucking country, so he's a guest, okay? Why? Why? This is Canada. Are you a Canuck or are you a what the Canuck? Okay, I used to be the most racist person against Chinese people until I realized why they are so zoned. It's because they are engaged in what we call the mad hustle. They don't have time to say hi to each other, let alone some gaijin. All right? So you learn how to say neho, you learn how to say sheshe, you learn how to say zaidia, 3 words. Okay? Hello? Thank you. See you. Okay? And then come and learn. Like, look at this. This is a beautiful fucking plaza because it's China. This is not some shit-ass fucking thing at Finch and goddamn McCowan or some crap. Yo, they have their own... I'm sorry. I have to. Like, China is a neighbor of Pakistan. Some people think China may invade Pakistan one day. I'm a Paki. I don't give a fuck. Pakistan is getting invaded by India way before any of that bullshit happens. These guys have mad hustle. These guys don't even speak... I tell you why they don't speak English. That's because they know what the fuck the time is. They have everything. They don't need to speak English. This is what we want in Toronto. We want... Basically, multiculturalism is something like this. Every culture comes and does its own thing. This is called their own thing. If you go in there and you start talking like and acting like you're in the rest of Toronto, that's not the way. You say neho, you say sheshe. Just say sheshe, just say neho, just put your head down. Like if you're a Japanese person, it's hi. Yes. I don't know how to say hello in Japanese. I know how to say goodbye, sayonara. But I know how to say a couple of really cool phrases. Wakarimasu ka, bagero. Do you understand? Or I understand, asshole. Something like this. Wakarimasu is do you understand? Wakarimasu ka is like I understand. Something like this. But gomen nasai in Japanese, very powerful and important word. Arigato, very powerful and important word. Arigato is thank you. Gomen nasai is sorry. All right? Very important word in Japan. In any case, like if you live in Toronto, and you do not like absorb the culture of different places, then like I don't understand what the point is. Like I tell people, like if you're fighting with your goddamn spouse, partner, whatever, it, him, she, her, whatever, alien, like here's what you do. Get lost together. You get on the subway system, the Toronto Terror Corporation, Toronto Transit System, aka Toronto Transit System. Guys, this map, you got like a little Italy, you got a little Greece, you got a little Portugal, you got a little fucking Colombia, como mi esposa. So yeah, like queuing theory. Basically what I found is that the traffic, it happens in spurts. And as a consultant, it's feast and famine, as everyone knows. Customers come in spurts. You get attention in spurts. Good things happen in spurts, right? So now look. This has been just 7 minutes, 5 minutes, like I'm recording, it's 9 minutes. What a big deal. Like, so people are honking and fighting. I stood here and as far as I'm concerned, I calmed them the fuck down and said, get the fuck out of here. And look, clear goddamn intersection. So like my moral and civic duty is done. I'm out of here. I basically live like this. I learned this from Indians as well. Okay? Listen, you might catch me swearing at an Indian if I fight one, like on a given day, but two fucking things. Happy wife, happy life. I learned from Indians. This is the golden rule. That's it. There's nothing beyond that. Then the second thing is happy wife, happy life, and then fuck. Yo, I forget. Hold on. Happy wife, happy life. Shit. Indians are the fucking shit though, just like Chinese, right? So like, if you are wondering why, I'm just talking about Chinese people right now. Like, the whole multicultural thing is great. And I think like China is the starting point. Because nobody understands these people and everyone knows how cool they are. You got Confucius, you got Lao Tzu, you got Sun Tzu, right? Okay, so now there's a bit of obviously ugly history with Mao Zedong and killing tens of millions of people or whatever. This is an internal thing. Like, you gotta ask Chinese people, are you happy with your government? Are you happy with the, what is this thing? CPC, Chinese People's Communist Party, something like this. Like, the thing is this, like, I'm a Pakistani, okay, and I'm a Shia, okay? So I can tell you about Pakistan and Muslims, right? So I've been there, this kind of thing. I know people there. I talk to them all the time on Facebook and Messenger and all this kind of bullshit, right? Like, my cousins in Pakistan, we're working on an import-export kind of project right now, hunting knives. Anyway, guys, I'm the one who's going to tell you that India should and will and must invade my country, Pakistan. Why? Because there are tens of millions of fanatical Muslim Mujahideen type people. They are killing Shia people like myself on an ongoing basis, constantly. Okay, constantly. Like, they say things like, it's crazy. Like, this is a real thing they say. If you pray on a Shia's, they say basically, if you pray on a Shia's, like, you kill a Shia and you skin this guy. This is what these goddamn ISIS, Salafi, Wahhabi, Taliban type people say. If you kill a Shia and you pray on his goddamn skin, you get a house in heaven. Can you believe how retarded this is? Yo, if that's not blood curdling enough, I'll tell you what really fucking flipped my lid. In Pakistan, like several years ago, some fucking Taliban fuck faces with AKs and all this shit, they took over a fucking high school. In just one scenario, they have a classroom of kids. You got all these guys with beards and AKs, teachers dead or fucked off somewhere. Then they say to the children, these fucking guys, they're like, yo, which one of you guys wants to go to heaven? And some kids put their hand up, they line these kids up and shoot them. Can you believe how fucking fucked that is? So now I can tell you these things because I'm a Paki. And as far as China goes, you leave them the fuck alone. Chinese people, I'm telling you what, I was racist too. Because why? I'll tell you why. I used to walk around saying Leho and Neho. Neho and Leho, like Mandarin and Cantonese, hello. Yo, people are so busy and so focused. This is the explanation. They will not even blink. They don't say hi to each other. They're engaged in the mad hustle. The mad fucking hustle. What's the mad hustle? It's called feeding a billion people equals how to. You cannot feed Yo, here in Torontopia, we got what, like 3-4 million people? Yo, that's the car. Yo, my guy. That's my guy right there, buddy. You're on YouTube, bro. You're going there. Somehow I can tell that's the real deal. This guy worked his face off. He's got a nice car and whatever. Maybe I'm making it all up, but I might see someone in a Porsche and I'll be like, yo, buy a Tesla, or why didn't you buy a Tesla? Yo, some fucking Porsche guy, dear user, he says to me, one guy out of like dozens, hundreds, I don't know, I stopped saying it because of this guy. He's like, bro, I can't afford one. So Tesla, like Model S, I'm like, yo, the Boxster and Carrera, they eat the shit of this space mobile. So whatever, what are you gonna do? Like, I'm waiting for the lights here. So Chinese people are too focused on the mad hustle. Each Chinese person, this is my personal calculation, and it's something like this. Each person in China and India, in order to feed 1 billion people, they have to support 2 to 5 people each. That's all there is. We can't even feed 3-4 million people in here. Like Torontopia, 5 million, let's say tops. It's not even anywhere close to that. So then, that's why Chinese people still don't say hi. That's why they're always busy and all this bullshit. Let me tell you this. If you come up here to like Finch and this thing, Midland, yo, this is Chinatown Part 5, okay? Now, they have their own lawyers. They have their own doctors. They have their own everything. They have their own ecosystem. They are unified. This is a great thing. You can learn from them. Anyway, so that's what that is, right? So I'm really into the China thing right now. And the way things are going, I was watching a Tai Lopez. Tai Lopez is one of my heroes online. Right, guys? Here, I'll give you a forward view. So Tai Lopez, so this is my life. Like, I'm living on the streets, and this is what we do. We just own this fucking thing. Own it meaning, like, own it and rezone it. Like, wherever you are on the street, you are responsible for. So, as a security guard, if these fucking cones are, like, misaligned, buddy here is gonna stop and fix them, regardless of whether it's in the middle of the night and all this stuff. And yes, this okay, that's my dark face over there. I like the old school techniques more, eh? The pan. Like, I can switch the goddamn lens for you, but I like this kind of crap more. Anyway, I'm just trying to find the lighting. Guys, again, the 2 rules of movie making: pay attention to what's with your phone and or Chromebook. Preferably an iPhone, I would have to say. So yeah, the two rules. Okay, so pay attention to what's in the frame, okay? And as well, pay attention to what's in the frame. Like right now, I'm desperate for lighting. Okay, so I'm just panning up and down and all around, looking for, like, so you see something. Like, my viewer right now, you must not shake the camera. Okay, so you need to have smooth motions. You need to have smooth motions, right? And you can't pan this thing, right? Like you basically can't shake it, right, guys? So this cone is fine, because this is where the guys come in this morning. It's not a danger. There's cones here to offset that fallen cone. This is not an accident point. So that's how astute I am in the middle of making this goddamn movie. All these people, like, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. Like, again, you learn this thing from Chinese people. You learn this thing from mad hustlers. I learned this thing from my wife. My wife seems to have picked it up from squirrels, among other things. I'm serious, and you won't believe me, and I'm going to tell you, and you still won't believe me, and you know I don't lie. My wife, Judith Novoa, she feeds squirrels, guys. Oh, this is turning into some night ride. Like, so I got kicked out of my Islamic center today. This is a total fucking war zone. Like, this is great. Like, guys, I'm telling you what, this is just more, to me, this is just more fucking validation that construction is mobbed, right? No gas masks or whatever, COVID masks at any construction site anywhere in town. And the fucking thing is 100x, not even 10x during COVID. Let me just say, I've been thinking about this for some time, and this is the line I came up with, and it's blood curdling to some. A well-oiled machine doesn't run itself. This fucking thing, like this truck, that car, construction, the business, this seamless, this good, like, these guys are just tearing it up. These guys are just tearing it up all over town. Like, in other countries, this kind of stuff is unimaginable. That's like a 200-300 grand, I don't know, a piece of equipment, that Bobcat right there. 50, 60 grand, 80, who knows? I don't even know. Right? I mean, like, you cut finance deals and all this kind of stuff. I'm looking for a shepherd. The one thing in Torontopia, guys, is like there's a lack of road signage. And it's like you might have 2 signs out of 8 or some goddamn thing like this on an intersection. And I personally think, I know it's not the case by design, or maybe it is. I don't know. It's a weird world. Guys, like, the Canuck ethic in Canada, we like exploring. Like, I learned this thing. Like, I've always been an explorer, but I codified this thing, as it were, in Torontopia. So the Canuck ethic is basically, the Canuck ethic is that it's something like you go to a subway station, okay? and it's like there's no fucking signs anywhere. You don't know if you're on the eastbound or westbound platform. Hey guy, nice site, bro. Nice job. YouTube. So yeah, so the Canuck ethic is basically they want you, as it were, to explore and interact with your environment. Does that make any sense? So like, that's what it is. Like in Toronto, there's like as a security guard, it's like I can't get over it. Like it's bothered me for years. Like you'll be driving around lost, and it's like you get more and more lost, right? And it's like, yo, my advice to couples again. Okay, so I like getting lost unless I'm in a hurry. I try not to be in a hurry. Like I try to own and manage my time. But guys, if you're stuck in life, if you're lost in your world, your inner world, then get lost in the outer world. This is a little tip here. So you don't know what's going on, you're confused, you're heartbroken, maybe you and your wife together are heartbroken, then you get lost together. You basically go to a TTC station and you get off at random stops. I don't know if I mentioned this. Like, I've been telling people for years, I don't know if anyone is interested, but my wife and I haven't done this. It's just an idea of mine. So you get off at random stops in Toronto, and I mean, it's an amazing city. When you get off at a random stop and you go somewhere that you don't know and you get lost, then you won't worry about your inner bullshit. And by the time you've found your way, there's a good chance that inner shit, just because you're out and about, like, basically it's something like this. It's the Heisenberg principle again. Heisenberg principle says that the observer affects the phenomenon, okay? The observer affects the phenomenon. This is like 100 years ago when they were just getting into quantum science. It's so nice to see Teslas everywhere now. When I moved back to Toronto like a couple of years ago from Vancouver, I was staying with my, I stayed briefly with Steve Scott. He's my friend. I mean, he was a client of mine. Like right now we're not talking because I've been pissing him off, and like I piss everyone off. But he's a good guy, and he's like gonna kill it. Like he's gonna be a famous player in some shape or form. Like I wanted to help him, and maybe I'll have a chance to work with him one day. I don't know if he watches these videos. I suspect he does, and that he's a fucking Nazi. Anyway, so this is good stuff, right? So I haven't been down Midland here for a few days at least, and certainly not at night, and certainly not like this, right? So this has turned into quite a goddamn little ride, right? And I just thought to myself that, you know what, I thought I downloaded, like I'm studying Hitler right now, okay? And Hitler was in love with Wagner. Wagner is a famous German composer who lived at the time. He lived in a place called Bayreuth. Now, like back in Hitler's day, Wagner was like fucking Madonna or some fucking thing. Lady Gaga plus Madonna plus goddamn Britney Spears plus Avril and whoever the fuck you want to throw in there else. Because it wasn't just the kids that are into this guy. And in fact, I mean, like every fucking person, Wagner, like Wagner, I downloaded this thing of Wagner's called Isabel and Tristan. Anyway, that was one of Hitler's favorite pieces of music. I finally gave up with Google and I bought their goddamn YouTube Premium. And by the way, I recommend it. I don't know what to say. It's great. You can start watching a video, and when you got to go somewhere, you just download it, and then you just continue watching it on your phone, and you can turn your phone off, just listen to the audio. And by the way, I thought Scribd was good. For about the same price, if not less. Like Scribd is for audiobooks, more or less. And you can find other stuff on there, like a lot of other stuff, podcasts, magazines, books, all kinds of stuff, articles. Yo, they started with PDFs, like for college kids who are interested in, you need to find a paper, like you got your midterm due or your capstone paper due the next day, right? And it's like, you go to Scribd and you'll find the paper you want, like this kind of thing, like the report or whatever, or something similar. Anyway, like I remember in university, I would write a paper the night before for $100. $100 I'd charge. I'd write someone a paper the night before, and it's like I didn't do it too much. I might have done it 1 or 2 times because it's not really correct, right? Anyway, so we're coming up, I believe, on Shepherd. And yes, here we go. I know where I am now. So I'm going to turn this camera off. There we go. More Chinatown for you guys. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like Chinese people have their own ecosystem. This is what that is, right? Like, so this is more now of the rest of Canada, like Torontopia. Pizza, Nova, okay, Timmy's, all this shit. But over there, we still got the remnants of like, I can... Wait, hold on. Let me try and zoom in this. So, oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, so there we go. Like, I don't know what I'm playing. 26 minutes, whatever. Like, shoot me a comment, right? And again, like, if you're lost in your inner world, I urge you to get out there and get lost in real life. Like, on purpose, like with your partner, this kind of fucking thing. It's amazing. Trust me. And just trust me. Okay, so be nice to your mom. And here we go. Like, here's the tagline, my outro. My new outro is, write it and you own it, full stop. Speak it into being, full stop. Okay, right? Call your mom. Okay, say nice things, do nice things. Get online, say something, do something, start something, okay? Let me know if you've got questions. I'm here to serve you. I am doing this for you and me. Like, do you understand this at all? If you're watching this and you have any compunction about making money online, or if you have a problem with a job or a personal situation like your wife, okay, and if you are worried about public comments, I'll send you my email. Heck, I'll give you my fucking email address. Irrationalmuslim at gmail.com. All right, guys, thank you for watching. This thing is changing my life. All these kids watching my YouTube channel, it's taught me, like, I need to be a better person, and I need to be a good example for these kids. And so that's what I'm trying to do, guys. God bless you guys.